The Connecticut Army National Guard was originally formed in 1672, and since that time has had a long and distinguished record of service and sacrifice. I'm Eric Clemons for Comcast Newsmakers in Comcast Connecticut studio. With us today to talk about the ever-changing role and mission of the Connecticut Army National Guard is Colonel John Wiltse of the Connecticut National Guard Public Affairs Office. Welcome, Colonel, to the program. Good to have you with us.
Nice to be with you, Eric.
Well, can you talk about the basic structure and size of the Connecticut National Guard and also some of the organization's capabilities for us?
Our Connecticut Guard is composed of both Army and Air units with over 5,000 members. On the Air side, we have both airlift capability, units operating the C-130 Hercules, and also air controllers. And on the Army side, we have a wide-ranging variety of core capabilities, from medical units to Army aviation, engineers, infantry, and military police.
What distinguishes the Connecticut National Guard from some other reserve components in the Connecticut and the region, such as Army Reserves or the Air Force Reserves, etc.?
The key difference for the National Guard is that we are both a federal and a state organization. So we are trained to be ready and are responsible to be ready for federal missions as ordered by the President, as well as missions here in the state of Connecticut and in the region under the command of the Governor.
All right. What has been the Connecticut National Guard's involvement in some of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan most recently, and what has been the impact on your soldiers and airmen who have served overseas?
Since 9/11, we've had over 5,100 members of the Connecticut Army and Air National Guard deploy and serve overseas, and that represents approximately 65% of our total force. Nearly every major unit of both our Army and Air National Guard has deployed and has served honorably overseas. Obviously, the impact for the individuals is extensive. They sacrifice a lot, and we've lost 4 members of the Connecticut Army National Guard, so we never forget their service and their incredible sacrifice.
All right, and switching gears a bit for a minute here. Over the last 3 years, of course, southern New England has experienced some severe weather events as well. What does the Connecticut National Guard do to prepare and respond to state emergencies, and how do you coordinate with civilian agencies and authorities during such emergencies?
We train year-round each of our units specific for their assigned state missions, and each unit might have different missions depending on their capability. And we are integrated with our fellow state agencies and always monitoring the status of the state and the weather to be prepared for whatever the governor might need.
All right. Even after the National Guard's extensive federal wartime service over the last 13 years, is it true that many still consider the Guard to be this part-time kind of one weekend a month type deal, and how do you combat that kind of reputation? Because I know it's not true.
That is exactly correct. Folks really do not fully understand that, first of all, we're a large business, $300 million a year, with 1,500 full-time employees. So the business, frankly, has changed over the years, and now we're an integral part of both the active Army and Air Force as one force, and I think we've proven that over the last decade of a war.
All right, briefly, if you will, the final question: will the expected downsizing of the Department of Defense and service branches impact the Connecticut National Guard, and if so, how so?
We are expecting it. Right now, the National Guard nationally is looking at a loss of 20,000 positions. On the Army National Guard side, in the next 2 years, our current cost to Connecticut for that is approximately 100 positions. We hope that it will not impact individuals and we can do it by attrition, but we're definitely ending in an era of downsizing.
Colonel, thanks so much for being with us on the program, and thank you for watching this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Eric Clemons. See you next time.